Hi, it's Kim, and what's going on in my garden today? Today I'm going to plant up this aircrete or air hypertufa thing that I made a few videos back. I do think it may have turned out a little better than I expected because it is pretty light. So I'm going to first drill some holes in it, and I did get some Sempervivum a few weeks back at Meijer. They had them on half price, so that's a good time to snap them up at this time of year. And I thought I'd get this out and we'll get it planted up. Of course, I'm always out of soil because I'm always planting something, but we'll get it all mixed up and ready to go. Really sandy, we need good drainage. Now we're mixing up our soil. I had just about enough, but we put our potting soil and our coarse sand together. This will be all fresh, and this is for an outdoor pot. So, here we go. I'm choosing this aircrete pot. That aircrete may have worked a little bit. This is a fairly light piece of Hypertufa, so the aircrete may have worked somewhat. Don't really know for sure, but as you see, there's my holes. Got 2 for this size pot, and it's fairly shallow. I'm not going to hold a lot of soil, but I'm going to use these Sempervivum. These were on sale at Meijer, half price. So I got both of these for $5. So I think that was a good job. And let me just put the soil here in the pot, and we'll have another planting for the fall so that I can have lots of new babies come spring. As you can see, there's a lot of the sand in here, so it'll have good sandy drainage. Okay, now let me get that all. Gonna have to clean this up as we go. I think it should look good. Now, there are, what is that, about 5, 6, including that little baby. So I'm gonna get those in here. Now I'm gonna make a mess. These are not any certain name, it just says Sempervivum green. So I don't know a particular variety for this, but we're getting it put into this pot. Okay, now you can see it has a lot of long roots there reaching down into this tall pot, but the majority of the root is up near to the surface. Okay, I'll clear out that tiny little weed that I can get to right there. Whoops, one of the babies has separated off. And I am just going to take this and kind of dig it down into the surface. Okay, I think that looks really good. Put a little bit of extra soil there, and now I just need to squeeze the other one into here. We had a real hard rainstorm last night, and these got very, very wet because it came down really, really hard. Get those good roots. Get out the grasses. It looks pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to pull the bottom off just like the other. You can see the little chicks coming off the mother hen, just kind of pushing over to find them a spot to come out the top. Okay, they're going to come apart pretty easily, so I'm going to take those and push them down into this side like that, and then this one we'll just go, how about right in here, so he'll have an edge to be against. And then the final one, how about we put him right here and let his little babies, little chicks, try to dangle out that direction. Okay, now once this settles in a little bit, I may put some gravel around the top of it, but I want the oncoming rains and everything to get it settled in there before I put any gravel. So we'll see how it looks after a few days, but I think it's going to look really good. That makes a nice pot full. Here, let me use my, I think this is done something that people do wallpaper paste with. I'm not sure what kind of brush this is, but it's a really useful brush if you ever see one that's at a garage sale. Now, there we go, and it's planted up. You can see it looks really good. I will smush in, have this soil kind of settle after a couple rainstorms itself, and then I'll put gravel around it. But I think that looks really good. What do you think? Okay, it's all sprayed off now. I'm just going to wait for the soil to settle a bit, and then we'll gravel the top of it with some pea gravel. I think it's going to look wonderful. But thanks for joining me today. And we'll have another little short video with our succulent and Hypertufa garden soon. See you next video.